Are your servers looking like this? Are you struggling to get into Asher Creation? Well, this guide's for you. If you're struggling to load into Asher Creation, maybe you're stuck in queues for hours. I've read this all over the place. People ask me on TikTok, everywhere. I can't get in. How are you getting in? How are you playing? This is for you. It is so simple, you're going to kick yourself. The most likely reason that you're not getting in is for one simple mistake. You're logging off in the wrong place. I really hate to say it. It is that simple. There are a few major places you shouldn't log off in this game, and cities are one of them. What you'll see in a second is I'll load in. No queue, no dramas, no problems. What's different from me than you? Like I said, the place you're logging off. I'm TeluTV, and welcome to my guide for Asher Creation, how to log in properly. It is really nice. It is really simple. We're going to go for it, and we're going to be in a heartbeat. So, what we need to do is we need to understand why we're getting stuck in a queue. If we take the map and we break it, it's a square. It is literally a square. In a second, I'll show you it's a square. If we take the map as a square and we break down sections into chunks, you can literally see it's a square. So we could call this little square a chunk. You could call this area a chunk. And these chunks, they range from quite far to quite small, depending on the area. And the only way I can really describe it in the simplest terms is like a Minecraft chunk. So when you play Minecraft, you know, you got certain chunks, you got certain squares. This uses that same basic principle. And so what we have is, I'm on the server Peloon, I think that's how you say it, doesn't matter. And what you do is when you load into that chunk. Now the first question you're probably asking is, how do you know what chunk you're in? Well, if you press page up on your computer, you'll load up some of this information. And we're looking for this bit here, SW. That means server worker. And so server workers are like little robots or little servers. And what they do is they run a section. So if I was to get on my mount real quick and show you, we're currently in SW70, but I'm literally about to transfer it to SW69. So that's a completely new server now. That's their server meshing. It's seamless. You don't see it, you don't feel it, and that is it. We saw a stutter there. Sometimes you'll feel it. The problem you're doing is you're logging off in key places like Miralef, where this whole section is a chunk, and there's thousands of people. You're logging off in places like Jova. Sorry, I'm getting lost. Jova, this place, thousands of people. And it doesn't even have to be thousands. It could just be hundreds. So what's happening is you're logging off in those places. And then when you come back at peak game time, you're then getting stuck in a queue. The way to avoid that is to keep an eye on this SW. My suggestion, stop hanging around these major towns and then logging out. Go log out somewhere else. Go log out down here. Go log out in another area. Find yourself a new city. This to here is a 10-minute ride. It really doesn't faze me. And I do all of my bidding here. And then I go to Miralef whenever I need something a bit more, really. So what you need to do going forward is log off in the right place. And then you will no longer suffer from queues. I've never had a queue in Asher Creation. Actually, that's a lie. I've had one or two. And do you know where I had them? Day 1 and 2 in the starting area here, where thousands of people are trying to play in one place at the same time. And then I never had them again. So my suggestion, stop hanging around these places. Go find somewhere else to live. If you've enjoyed this guide, please give me a like and a follow. And if you're over on YouTube, please subscribe.